memories of his life have been steeped in blood spilled directly, or indirectly, by Mother's hand. Nothing I could do could ever make up for the pain my family has caused Svend or his people, though I intend to try. It's why I accepted his offer, and why it's time for me to rise now. I abandon the chair I've been sitting in as I await the Thane's command, and head toward the door. Keiran doesn't move out of my way. Instead, he plants himself there, an immovable mountain of a man, and stares down at me. "Lugh," he says again. "Are you sure you want to do this? There's no going back." I know. I grin, hoping it hides my nervousness, and give him an utterly useless push. But if I take it, I could finally help. "At what cost?" he asks, his voice as low and gentle as the first few times he asked. "You'll never be able to show your face, your true face, among the Sloa again. Wouldn't that bother you?" "Why would it? I don't want to be a legend," I reply, shuddering from the memory of sightless faces following me in halls and brushing against me without warning. Mother's past haunts her still, and I will not create my legacy in her image. "I don't," I repeat, forcing the waver from my voice. "Thane Svend is granting me a position that will give me the freedom to travel the wilds and help anyone I want." "Thane Svend is offering you a long leash," Keiran argues. "He doesn't expect you to help those in the villages. He expects you to spy for him and bring him news of life in the court. He's going to use you, Lugh." "I won't let that happen. We know why he's doing this, so he won't be able to take advantage of us." I cross my arms over my chest and glare at him, frustrated he can't understand this. Working with him is the best way to prevent further bloodshed. The Sloa have suffered enough at the hands of our courts, and I won't let their neutrality be taken advantage of. You won't change my mind on this, Keiran. Either stand beside me, or get out of my way." Keiran's dark gaze meets mine, and holds in a test of my resolve. The sound of feasting from the hall rises and echoes down to us. The entire town has turned out for tonight's festivities, though they have no idea how momentous the occasion truly is. I'm about to order Keiran to move, when he glances away and steps out of the doorway. "He expects you to wear a hood, to hide your face," he warns, jaw tight and voice rough. I draw my glamour up in the illusion of a shadowed hood, and move past Keiran before he can change his mind. He follows behind me, a furious shadow, as I make my way out of the private chambers and into the central meeting space of the hall. The crowd quiets when we appear, and Thane Svend rises from his seat with raised hands. His crown, a simple band of patterned iron, rests over his brow and catches the light, reminding all who look at him who has the weight of the Sloa's support, and their military might, at his back. "Our guest of honor is here at last," he announces to the curious crowd. His words are practiced, theatrical, and seemingly kind, but the greed in his eyes when he watches me makes the back of my neck prickle. I avoid looking at him directly, and instead focus my attention on the Sloa around us. No one in the crowd looks too disturbed to find a hooded figure in their midst. A young boy grips a wooden practice sword in a grubby hand and watches Keiran and me with open fascination. "Smile," I whisper to Keiran at my side. He grumbles, but must try. The boy's eyes go wide, and his grin grows until we can see all his teeth. At least we have one supporter in this room. The Thane is continued talking, and I briefly regret ignoring him, when he grips me at the elbow and raises my arm high toward the roof. "Without the